Remember this video that I made the other day about a witch using scripture in order to defend the use of crystals? She actually responded. So she calls herself a witch, but we will actually call her by the name that God calls her, Jasmine. So Jasmine reached out and she wants to go live. And of course, y'all know, I agree.
Just for clarification, if your goal is to call me by the name in which God calls me, I wonder if you can hear God's voice at all, because my name is Ebony. It's actually the name that I gave you in the first video. I know you weren't paying too much attention. You were a little hung up on the fact that I acknowledged you, which does worry me just a smidge, that you have the ability to hear, but the inability to listen and comprehend, or at the very least pay attention, and none of those things bode well for a good conversation. Jasmine is the name that I gave the internet permission to call me, and by your definition, I guess that would make me God. You could call me God if you want to, but I'd be more comfortable if you call me Jazz for tonight. And I saw the people in your comment section warning me to beware that I won't have this conversation in good faith, but most of them have never seen a piece of my content outside of my response to Pastor Mike or maybe Theus Brooks. They're unaware of my friendships with people like Chaplain Kevin or Pastor Christian A. Smith, who was actually the first person to guest star on my show that aired on Easter Sunday. Most of them do not make an attempt to understand me because they're scared it would trigger an empathy for me, and that would take away from the way in which they enjoy demonizing me because they believe they have the authority to judge me. Watching the engagement in your comment section was so strange to me because one person said Jasmine had to write the scriptures on the inside of her eyelids in order to quote them. "Be careful, children of Christ. This is how the devil deceives." And that comment had 162 likes. I fear you're being supported by a very unserious bunch. So while you're praying for my deliverance, I'll be praying that God shows you how to utilize the critical thinking and intelligence that you complimented me for having. See you tonight at 8.